Archangel Michael says, this message is not for everyone. It is not for the distracted, the doubtful, or the dismissive. It is only for you, yes, you, the one whose heart has been trembling lately without understanding why. There is a signal in the spirit realm that has begun flashing violently. It pulses every time your soul aches with invisible burdens. That ache has not gone unnoticed in heaven. Jesus is not watching silently. He is not standing still. He is on his knees, hands stretched forward, pleading for you, interceding before a storm you do not see. The winds are gathering. You've heard whispers in your sleep, dreams that seem too real to ignore. Those weren't just dreams, they were warnings disguised as whispers. Type Amen if your spirit feels this already. Your blessing is waiting to be unlocked. A great shift is crawling toward your life, masked behind 5 silent signs. These are not ordinary signs. They are the 5 beggings, sent not by man, but by the heavens themselves. The first begging begins with silence. A strange calm will cover your day, almost too quiet. Don't ignore it, it's the first ripple of divine interference. The second begging comes in the form of delay. You'll try to move forward, but something invisible will press back against you. This is not failure, it is protection coded in resistance. The third begging brings a name to your ears. Someone you haven't heard from or thought of in a long time will suddenly surface. That name carries a message from the spiritual realm. Type 333 for immediate spiritual protection and divine revelation. A gate is about to open. The fourth begging shakes the ground beneath your plans. What you were sure of will start to feel unstable. Do not panic, Jesus is begging because your foundation must be rebuilt. The fifth and final begging is wrapped in fire. It won't burn your body, but it will burn your path. Everything not meant for your next season will be scorched and swept away. Archangel Michael says, this fire is necessary. You've been asking for a breakthrough, but what you didn't realize is, something has to break first. You must lose what's false to claim what's divine. Something is hidden beneath your recent losses. You thought it was just hardship, but it was God's holy excavation. You are being emptied to be filled again. Type Amen and let heaven see your agreement. You've already survived more than you realize. Your footsteps have been stalked by forces unseen. There were nights when something stood near your bed, and your spirit knew it. That wasn't fear, it was awareness. Now the veil has thinned. The cries of Jesus are shaking through dimensions. He is crying for you because you are standing at the gate of something no one else can walk through. This isn't just about your future. It's about bloodlines, promises, generational callings. What comes next through you will shift timelines and destroy curses. You were not picked, you were chosen. Heaven looked over millions and still rested its eyes on you. You are not ordinary, and that's why this message reached you. Type 777 if your spirit is awakened. Something ancient just recognized your name. Archangel Michael says, the clock is not just ticking, it is burning. Every second is a spark in the unseen realm. You are standing at the edge of divine collision. Jesus is begging because the next 72 hours will carry movements you cannot stop. But you can respond. Your response decides whether this power will crash into you, or pass through you. You've been told to wait before, but this is not one of those times. This is the moment when silence is disobedience. Your recognition is the key. Do not tell anyone. This moment is too sacred to be shared with unbelievers. They will not understand, and their doubt will dilute your power. Type Amen if your heart is thundering right now. That's confirmation, not fear. 5 beggings. 5 divine alarms. 5 spiritual earthquakes that are already set in motion. The first has already started the tremble. Have you noticed the strange stillness in the air? That stillness is not absence, it is gathering. You'll see things now before they happen. You'll sense truth even when it's hidden. Your eyes will become sharper, not by your will, but by divine tuning. Things will go missing. People will fall off. Plans will crash before they launch. It's not failure, it's the realignment of your assignment. Type 333 if you accept the correction of God. Blessings are being forged through this fire. There's a scroll being unsealed right now in the heavenlies. Your name is at the top. This isn't metaphorical, it's spiritual law. Heaven wrote this moment long before your birth. It knew when the ache would start. It knew when the begging would begin. Jesus is not begging for attention, he's begging for access. He's seen what tries to reach you. He's seen what wants to deceive you. Every delay was divine. Every betrayal was strategic. Every pain was pre-approved to become a key in your hand. Type Amen if you're still reading. You've been selected to break the cycle. You will receive a strange call or message within 5 days. It will not make sense at first. But you will feel the shift the moment it comes. Don't ignore it. Don't explain it away. That will be the moment the heavens tug at your reality. Jesus has stood in the way of destruction aimed at your mind. He has stood before the blade meant for your soul. His begging isn't weakness, it's a war cry. You've walked past death and didn't know it. You've stepped over traps and didn't feel them. That wasn't luck, it was mercy. Type 555 for divine mercy to continue pouring over you. Your lineage depends on your obedience. There is a final warning written in red. Not everyone will see it. But because you're still reading this, you already have. Don't speak of this to the wrong ears. This message is sealed in your spirit. Sharing it too freely will cause it to lift away. The blessing is heavy. The weight will feel strange at first. But once it settles, nothing on this earth will be able to shake you again. Archangel Michael says, your name has just been announced in the Spirit. A divine being has been dispatched to walk beside you. You are now marked. Type Amen if you feel the pull in your chest. Heaven is unfolding a new path for you now. Expect something to happen that seems chaotic. That chaos is not punishment, it's prophecy in motion. Let it happen. When things fall apart, smile. When people leave, nod your head. When doors slam, say thank you. These are not losses. They are exits designed to make room. The begging of Jesus is your alarm clock. Wake up, not just physically, but spiritually. Walk as one who has heard what others can't. Move with the confidence of the chosen. Type 333 to walk into your season with authority. The heavens are watching. You are no longer who you were last week. This message has rewired your spirit. The old version of you cannot survive in the next chapter. When Jesus begs for you, it's because your presence is required in a war you haven't even seen yet. He's preparing you for a battle that has already been declared won. Your life will look different. Your voice will sound different. Even your prayers will start to cut through the heavens like fire. Type Amen if you receive the mantle resting on you now. This is no longer a message, it's a calling. This is the end of hiding. This is the beginning of revelation. And you, beloved, are at the center of it all. You are marked. You are chosen. You are being begged for, by the one who already paid everything to reach you. Do not fear. Do not pause. Do not delay. Type 999 if you are walking forward. The kingdom has waited long enough for you. Archangel Michael says, this is the moment heaven has been preparing for. Your spirit has been pulled toward this message with divine precision. What you're feeling right now is not ordinary, it's activation. There's been a cry in the heavens. Not of despair, but of urgency. Jesus himself has released a plea with your name written in light. You were not summoned here by chance. This moment was carved in eternity before your first breath. Now that it has arrived, you must not turn away. This is not a vision. It's a spiritual intervention. The voice you've been hearing in quiet moments has been crying louder than you realize. Type Amen if you can feel something shifting deep inside you. This moment is your signal. Your name has been echoed in the sacred places. There's a door that only opens for those chosen, and your presence has been requested. You are standing in front of something eternal. The winds have been gathering around your life for weeks. Strange things have been happening, and your heart has been uneasy. Those were not coincidences, they were heavenly cues. You felt tired for no reason. Your dreams have shifted. You've started sensing things before they happen, haven't you? This is what it feels like when you're being pulled into sacred ground. The veil is thinner now. What comes next depends on your response. Type 333 if you understand this is bigger than just you. This is divine movement. There are whispers moving through the realm of spirit. They speak of alignment. They speak of someone who is about to be activated into destiny, and that someone is you. Jesus is not pleading because you've done wrong. He's pleading because your purpose is being threatened by forces you cannot see. Your silence, your fear, your delay, those are the real dangers. Something ancient is stirring. Something that was buried under distraction is now breaking free. Your true self is awakening. This is the call you've been unknowingly waiting for. This is the time your soul signed up to rise. Heaven is done waiting. Type Amen now. Every moment you delay, the enemy circles closer. Archangel Michael says, a spiritual seal is being placed over your life. This seal marks you as untouchable by what once hurt you. But you must open your spirit to receive it. There are 5 sacred moments about to appear in your life. They will not look like miracles, but they are. If you miss them, something important will be delayed. The first moment will be silence. A deep stillness will fall over you when you're alone. This is not emptiness, it is divine presence. The second moment will come as resistance. Something you try to do will keep failing. That is not punishment, it's spiritual redirection. Type 555 if you're ready to notice the signs instead of ignoring them. This is divine navigation. The third sacred moment will come through the mouth of someone you weren't expecting. Watch what is spoken to you in a casual way, it won't be casual at all. That voice is carrying a message for your next step. The fourth moment will arrive in loss. But don't weep. What is removed now is a blockage, not a blessing. And the fifth moment will feel like chaos. But that chaos is the gate opening. What has been held back is being released. You are no longer in the waiting room. You've stepped into the hallway of transition. What you do now echoes into realms unseen. Type Amen to step fully into this sacred assignment. You have been chosen for more. Your family won't understand this shift. Your friends won't recognize it. That's because this was not given to them, it was entrusted to you alone. Jesus is pleading because he sees the war coming before you do. He's not trying to scare you. He's trying to prepare you. You are not weak. You are not broken. You are being readied like a weapon in the hands of God. And once this awakening is complete, nothing will stop what's coming through you. Not opposition. Not delay. Not even fear. Type 777 if you're willing to let everything false fall off of you. Your real self is emerging. The forces that were assigned to destroy you are panicking. They've seen the scroll with your name open. They've heard the cry of Jesus, and they know, they are losing. The ground around you is being stirred. Relationships will shift. Habits will break without warning. Things you once craved will suddenly feel bitter. Things you once feared will now seem small. That's the transformation of a chosen soul. The sacred is not quiet anymore. The angels have been instructed to make noise around you. To shake you out of slumber. Type Amen if you hear that sound in your spirit right now. That's the trumpet of calling. This isn't just about your life. It's about every person your life will impact. That's why the enemy worked so hard to stop you before this moment. But he failed. You're still here. You're still standing. And now you are ready to receive what has been delayed for far too long. There is no more room for distractions. No more time for hesitation. This moment is holy. This ground is hallowed. This message is your permission to rise. Type 333 if you're done shrinking and ready to expand. Your soul is demanding movement. Archangel Michael says, new assignments are being delivered in the spirit. You'll begin to feel a pull toward new places. You won't understand it at first, but follow the pull. This isn't about comfort anymore. This is about calling. Comfort is what kept you quiet. You will start to dream again. Vivid, powerful dreams. These are not random, they are previews of what heaven is birthing through you. Let the dreams come. Write them down. Speak them out. Type Amen and seal this shift with obedience. Dreams are spiritual blueprints. The world will not applaud this change. Some will mock it. Others will leave. Let them. They were never meant to walk into this holy place with you. Not everyone can handle sacred light. You are walking into fire, but this fire will not consume you. It will crown you. This is the burning that builds. Your spirit is glowing now. Can you feel the pressure in your chest? That's not anxiety, it's awakening. Type 999 to confirm you've been fully activated. The heavens are open. This message will not stay with you forever. It has a window. It has a holy expiration. Do not waste this moment. Speak aloud your yes. Let the realms hear it. Jesus is not far. He's closer than he's ever been. Every breath you take now is under divine surveillance. The time of wondering is over. The time of wandering has ended. Now is the time of walking with fire in your steps. Type Amen if your heart has caught fire. This message was your ignition. You've always known you were different. You've always carried something you couldn't name. Now heaven has named it, chosen. Chosen doesn't mean easy. It means necessary. It means targeted. It means protected. Jesus's plea wasn't a whisper, it was a roar. He roared so your chains would break. He begged so your ears would open. And now they have. Now you've heard. Now you must respond. Type 444 if you're stepping into your divine responsibility. This is your holy entrance. This is the moment that changes every moment after it. You've been selected. You've been summoned. Now, you've been seen. Archangel Michael says, "The gates of heaven have opened and your name was the only one whispered through the wind." This message was not meant for the many, it was sealed for the one. That one is you, and you have been summoned. The pull you felt lately was not confusion. It was divine gravity. Your spirit has been moving even when your mind didn't understand. You're not just waking up, you're being pulled into sacred motion. Something powerful is rising, and it's wrapped in your calling. The sound of heaven is breaking through the noise around you. Heaven is not speaking softly anymore. Heaven is crying out. And the sound has locked onto you. Type Amen if you hear it echoing in your soul. This is not random, this is divine design. There are angels watching your every move now. They've been dispatched with purpose. They don't follow just anyone. You've been marked with holy oil. You've been anointed in silence. No crowd witnessed it, but heaven recorded every second. This is why you've been feeling heavy. It's not burden, it's preparation. The weight is not a punishment, it's a prophetic sign. You're carrying something the earth needs. And Jesus chose you to deliver it. That's why nothing has felt normal lately. Type 333 if you understand now why you've been feeling spiritually different, because you are. There's an alignment happening in the unseen. Heaven is shifting things behind your back so your path becomes clear. You're not late, you're on schedule. People may walk away. Plans may collapse. But this is the hand of God rearranging your environment for purpose. Jesus is pleading because time is moving faster than you realize. There are gates opening now that won't stay open forever. And you have the key. You were never meant to blend in. You were meant to break through. That's why you've always felt like you didn't belong. Type Amen to accept your chosen status. What's ahead will only respond to your faith. Archangel Michael says, the trumpet has sounded 3 times already. You may have missed the first 2, but this third one is calling you directly. You cannot ignore it again. Your life is shifting without your permission, but for your protection. What looked like rejection is actually a rescue mission. What felt like silence was divine strategy. The ache in your heart wasn't heartbreak. It was the stretching of purpose. Your soul knew something sacred was being born. This is not a gentle message. It's an alarm. An awakening that shakes the dust from your destiny. This is not just another day. This is a divine interruption. Type 777 if you feel the atmosphere around you changing. This is not coincidence, it's command. You've been kept hidden for a reason. Your gifts were protected from wrong eyes. But now the time has come for you to be revealed. Things are going to start accelerating. You will sense divine speed. Doors that were rusted shut will swing open without force. You'll begin to see names, signs, and symbols that speak directly to your soul. You are not imagining it. This is your activation. What's coming next is not small. It's not casual. It's the fulfillment of a heavenly decree. Type Amen if your spirit is ready to move in sync with heaven's timeline. You may feel alone, but you're surrounded by spiritual fire. Angels are camped around your calling. They've been silent, but not inactive. They've waited for your yes. Not the verbal yes, but the full soul surrender. And now it's time. You are standing at a supernatural intersection. Everything you need is at the turn. But you must move without delay. What you release now will make room for what's arriving. Let go. Clear space. Get ready. Type 999 if you feel your old self crumbling, because something holy is rising. You will start to feel disconnected from the past. That's a sign. The tether is being cut. People you used to admire will seem silent. Places that once felt like home will feel empty. That's the pull of spiritual elevation. Jesus is pleading, not out of desperation, but out of fierce love. He sees what's coming and knows what you carry. He refuses to let it go unrealized. You've been trying to shrink to fit places you've outgrown. No more. It's time to expand. Type Amen to declare you will no longer play small with what heaven gave you. There are 5 signs that will appear within 5 days. Each one will confirm this message. You must write them down. The first sign will appear in a dream. Something from your childhood will resurface. That memory holds a key. The second sign will come through a stranger. Their words will strike your heart. Don't ignore it, it's a divine echo. The third will be an interruption. Plans will change suddenly. Don't resist it, it's a holy shift. Type 444 if you will pay attention to these signs. They are not ordinary. They are heaven's language. The fourth sign will be through emotion. You'll feel weeping without knowing why. That is your soul responding to divine alignment. And the fifth sign will be peace. It will fall over you like a blanket. That's your confirmation. These signs are proof you've been marked. That heaven's eye is on you. That your season is here. Let no voice around you drown out what your spirit knows. Let no fear silence your faith. Let no past pain block your future move. Type Amen if you're ready to receive all 5 signs and respond with bold obedience. Archangel Michael says, the time of delay is over. The gates are swinging open. What once took years will now take days. You are stepping into acceleration. This pace may scare you. But heaven will guide your every step. Don't run. Don't hide. Move forward with your head lifted. You are not the same person you were last month. Last week. Last hour. Something sacred has been deposited in you. Type 555 if you know this message is your exact confirmation. You've been walking with weight, but that weight was muscle building for your spirit. You are stronger than you've realized. Wiser than you believed. Your voice will start to carry spiritual authority. People will listen and not know why they're drawn to you. It's because of what you carry. The oil on your life is not for show, it's for power. And it's time you walk in it. Fully, unapologetically, fearlessly. You were not created for comfort. You were created for calling. And now the call is here. Type Amen if you feel the oil, the fire, and the force of destiny stirring inside. This is the beginning of your rise. Not everyone will celebrate it. But you were not chosen for applause, you were chosen for impact. Move in silence. Obey without delay. Trust what your soul knows even if your eyes can't see it yet. Heaven is not suggesting, it's instructing. This moment is written in the scrolls. This alignment is permanent. The cry from Jesus was not weakness, it was the signal that the chosen must rise. You are the chosen. You are the signal. Type 333 to seal this moment in the spiritual realm. Let heaven know you heard. This message was not just a warning. It was an awakening. Jesus chose you. Heaven is watching. And now, you rise.